Come on. Yes. Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, gurus, great ones, beings of light, all the angelic helpers, all the angels of prosperity, persons, my teacher, Grandmaster Charles Sui, Wu thank you for your great, great blessings, guidance, healing, protection, help, abundance, and illumination. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Splash the entire earth with golden white light. Just fill the earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, with prosperity and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Just fill the earth with light, with love, with joy, with peace, with happiness and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Just keep blessing the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the entire earth with golden white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just fill the earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, with prosperity and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Where there is sadness, let me sow joy. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Let's fill the entire earth with gold and white light. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Just keep filling the entire earth with light, with love, with healing, with joy, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Yes, darkness has its own meanings, has its own characteristics, but in this context, darkness is the absence of light, the absence of spiritual light. You are light. We are all beings of light. The absence of light is the absence of God within you. The less light, the less God, the less your higher soul is driving the show. The more light, the more God within you. Picture your entire body full of gold and white light. Yes, darkness is also important. You need darkness. That's why Himalayan yogis and all these great enlightened masters and beings, that's why they meditate in caves. You need darkness. For deep meditation, it's good. Just picture your entire body full of gold and white light. Just picture every person, every being full of lots of love, joy, peace, happiness, and abundance. Blessings be to Mother Earth. All right, just relax. Welcome in, family. Welcome in. If you're new, nice to meet you. I am a prana healer. Prana healer, prana as an energy. Prana healer. I'm an energy healer. I was taught prana healing by my teacher, Grandmaster Charles Koksui, the founder of prana healing. Discovered him in a video doing prana healing on a paralyzed woman. He was standing on stage about 10 feet away from the lady. And after just 10 minutes of prana healing, the lady got up out of her wheelchair and never used it again. After that, he said, "Hey, anybody can do this. Just get my book, take my class." I ran and got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps without her even being in the room with me, without her even being physically in front of me, right? That's what you call remote healing, distant healing. That's what I got good at. That's what I do for people nowadays. I've been doing this full time since 2021. I've worked on hundreds and hundreds of cases, family, Worked on broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, shrunken, pneumonia, seizures. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear. Yeah, like I said, pneumonia, that's a lot of mucus in the lungs. After I worked on that woman, she went back to the doctor. Doctor stuck a tube down her throat and looked at her lungs and said, "Hey, I don't see any mucus. The mucus is all gone," right? Another child had a broken elbow. After did 2 sessions on him, he went back to the doctor for MRI. He was about to have to get surgery. Doctor said, "Hey, he doesn't need surgery. I see no signs of broken bones," right? All kinds of stuff, family. Like I said, check my pin videos and my playlist videos to see the proof. I could be lying to you, right? Check me out. Anybody can do this. Like I said, I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps every month in less than 10, 15 minutes without her even being in the room. Then after that, I was healing cancer patients. The rest is history, family. Anybody can do this. Please learn pranic healing. Please, please, please. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. Hey, what's up, little guy? The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing by Grandmaster Chalk Sui. Yeah, Maddie, you've been here a while. Yes, sir. OG. Day one. All right. Uh, yeah. Miracles Through Pranic Healing by Grandmaster Chalk Sui. And if you want to become a certified pranic healer, just Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. All right, let's talk about the magic of pranic healing. Help somebody become a millionaire. I've helped 5,000 other people make a lot of money. How do I do so? Your basic chakra, if you're new, your basic chakra located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, that chakra controls your ability to make money, right? Tailbone. If your basic chakra is small, weak, and blocked, you're going to have a hard time making money. But once it's big, strong, and healthy, you'll have a big, strong, healthy bank account, right? This is what I do for people all day, every day, help people make a lot of money, possibly even leave their 9 to 5s like I did, right? This is all the stuff that I was doing that helped me make over $40,000 just from this app alone, right? So, like I said, your basic chakra located at the base of your spine, your tailbone. We actually call that in pranic healing, we call that your prosperity center because we know it controls your money. So, that's what I do for people in my prosperity healing series. You just watch my videos and I'm doing all the work for you, right? I'm removing your money blockages just by you watching the videos, right? Scrubbing those chakras clean, removing all those money blockages and dirty diseased energies, and then boom, blasting you with fresh prana, with fresh energy, so that you can go about your business making money, right? All you have to do is just watch the videos every day. Make sure you're doing SHREEM, BRZEE, doing the meditations that are in there, the 2 powerful meditations in there. There's self-healing techniques as well. And yeah, like I said, somebody got my healing series. He actually ended up getting all 7 of my healing series, but you only need the 2 if you're trying to make money, right? You only need my prosperity healing series and my money manifestation boot camp, right? Those 2 series have helped over 5,000 people. Like I said, check my prosperity healing series playlist to see all the people I've already helped make money. The dude that became a millionaire, he actually subscribed to my Patreon. I have all 7 of my healing series on my Patreon there, right? He subscribed to my Patreon. 3 weeks later, $1 million, right? $1 million. He was a crypto trader. So, yes, sir. You can make a lot of money fast in crypto. Very risky. I don't trade anymore. So, all right. All right. I like safe money. All right. Let's get it. So, I have 7 healing series in total, right? Let's go through them. I got my prosperity healing series. Somebody got that. Next day, $19,000. Put a down payment on the house. Change their life, right? Just click on my link tree in my bio to get to my website, right? This will take you to all of my stuff. I got distant healing sessions, crystals. I don't know if I have it on posted right now, but Yeah, crystals, distant healing sessions, and all seven of my healing series. But prosperity healing series, somebody got that? Like I said, next day, $19,000 overnight. Family, that's crazy. That was my favorite testimonial thus far. Another person got my prosperity healing series a week later, $11,000. Another person was homeless, living out of their car, got my prosperity healing series for $5. They're all on sale. They're $5 each right now. Please, family, please help yourself, heal yourself, make yourself some money. My stuff is cheap. You're probably gonna spend more money on food today, and that food ain't gonna make you no money. My healing series just might, right? Just might. So we got the money manifestation boot camp, right? The lady that was homeless living out of her car, she got my prosperity healing series. 2 months later, she was no longer homeless. She got a new apartment and a new job 2 months after getting my prosperity healing series. So powerful stuff, very helpful stuff. That's why it's there for you, right? Trying to get everybody making money, right? Somebody already became a millionaire from my healing series, so I ain't never gonna stop pushing this stuff, right? It's helping people. That's what I'm all about. Service to others, right? I'm not this physical body. Don't you keep looking at this little black dude and keep thinking this is me. This is not me. I'm the soul. This is just the interface. This is just a little Ferrari I'm borrowing in this incarnation just so I can use it to get through to you guys and to get my job done. I'm just a servant. I work for you guys. I'm just doing my job. I just been blessed to be taught by very, 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 very great beings, right? Beings that they write books about and start religions after and stuff like that. Very, very, very powerful, great beings that really love you and really love their disciples. Just been blessed to be taught by the best. All right, so I'm not going to let my teachers down, right? All right, family. So we also have the Money Manifestation Boot Camp. It's a 30-day program where I give you all my secret sauce, my secret tools, tips, techniques, all the stuff that I was doing to make all that money I told you about, right? The $40,000 from TikTok, the making enough money to leave my 9 to 5, manifesting multiple cars, apartments, all the stuff that I was doing. I put it in my money boot camp. You just follow that schedule, that little blueprint I give you, follow that for 30 days. The results should be crazy. Somebody got my money boot camp. Less than 7 days in, they tripled their income. Tripled their income, 7 days. Another person got my, well, 11 chakra healing series. I have the 11 chakra healing series. All the 11 major chakras control all the major organs. You heal the 11 chakras, you heal the entire body to a certain degree. So that's powerful. Somebody recently got the 11 chakra healing series from me, and they were going through menopause, having night sweats, hot flashes, and chest pain. After they watched my 11 chakra healing series, they said all that went away, right? Splendid. So maybe it's helpful, maybe it's not. I don't know. Results say it's helping people out. Genie series, that is a technique used by millionaires creating genies. Genies is nothing but thought forms. Everything is thought forms. This organite, packed full of crystals and energy, right? Geometrically in tune, golden. This is the golden ratio. This is a golden ratio pyramid. These dimensions are actually in harmony with nature, in harmony with the divine, right? Special. So this is a thought form. My finger is a thought form, right? Everything is energy, everything is thought forms, everything is genies. Genies are just conscious thought forms that you create for a specific purpose. So it's just not like a thought form that you just think about, oh, I want a sandwich for lunch. And now that sandwich is a genie. That little thought form of a sandwich is a genie floating around in your aura. The difference between a regular thought form and a genie is the genie is one you program and you tell and you have do a specific purpose instead of just having it float around your aura, possibly causing you, harm and negativity, right? You go, hey, genie, look, you're gonna go out and you're gonna make me money, right? Boom, and he's gonna do his job. So It's the Genie series, right? You guys gonna learn how to create genies for prosperity, but learn how to create genies for all areas of your life, right? All kinds. But yes, sir. So got that for you. Like I said, genies, creating genies. That's actually a technique used by millionaires, right? I've been, in these guys' circles. That's what they do. They come to spiritual guys and and energy healers like us, people that know about energy, because everything is energy. So you're not gonna be able to have a lot of money, make a lot of money, or hold on to it unless you know about energy and spirituality. So all these rich guys, all these millionaires, billionaires are making all this money, and they show up at pranic healing seminars and classes. Hey, why you got all the money in the world? Hey, shouldn't you be? Hey, isn't you? Aren't you successful? Isn't this right? You've reached the end game, right? Why are you here? You still unfulfilled, still unhappy, still not right. Oh, okay. You still want the secrets to life, right? All right. So got the clairvoyance healing series. Clairvoyance healing series. That's me healing your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities. Trying to get you to see energy. In the clairvoyance healing series, I talk about the first times I saw energy, how it worked for me, right? There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, what you truly look like, right? That incarnated soul. We're all beings of light. It's actually the reason for your skin glowing. So, see your true self. We got the back pain healing series. Back pain healing series, that's self explanatory. Back pain was the first time I healed anything through a video, right? Dropped the back pain healing video. I said, hey, watch this video and I'm going to try to heal your back pain for you. It went viral, and then I got a bunch of people saying, hey, my back pain's gone, back pain's gone, back pain's gone. So, got that for you. Got the business healing series. Get your business healed. That saved somebody's business during the pandemic. They end up having record breaking sales as well. We got the anxiety and depression healing series. Anxiety and depression healing series. That's free. Always is, always will be. All right, family, let's make this money without further ado. Like I said, all my healing series are on sale right now, $5 each. Just click on my link tree to get to them. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Shane BRZEE, Shane BRZEE, Shane BRZEE, Shane BRZEE, Shane BRZEE, Shane BRZEE. Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE. Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE. Shame BRZEE, Shame BRZEE. If you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. Watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. Only if you're trying to make a lot of money. and get healed and help a lot of other people make a lot of money and heal other people. Only if you're interested in doing that, family. Go check out all that miraculous stuff in those pin videos and playlist videos. But keep in mind when you're watching those videos, keep in mind, hey, all that money I see these people making, all this miraculous healing going down, I'm up next. I'm up next. This is about to be me. All right. Check my healings testimonials playlist, family. I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss, pneumonia, seizures, all kinds of stuff, family. Check me out. Check it out. Please learn pranic healing. Anybody can do this, all right? I've helped somebody become a millionaire 3 weeks after getting my video healing series. Helped a lot of people make a lot of money, all kinds of stuff. Please learn pranic healing. Please do SHREEM BRZEE, right? This ain't about me. This is stuff coming from enlightened masters, which is the end game for every single one of you souls. These higher beings come down, they incarnate into these bodies, and they say, hey, we've already reached enlightenment, but we love humanity so much that we're going to come down here and suffer with you again, some more, so we can show you guys how to end this suffering, right? They come down here and they be humans like us, right? You wouldn't trust these guys. You wouldn't think they could relate to you if they was just trying to stay in the heavens and just heal you from there, right? They just sending down messages, sending down visions and all this stuff, and they ain't come down here. It's like, hey, why should I listen to you, enlightened master? You've never set foot on earth. You don't know what depression is. You don't know what I'm going through. So they come down here and they go through exactly what we go through, right? And they call them great beings like Buddha, like Jesus, all these great enlightened masters come down here, boom, and they do what they do. They try to help us out. So that's where this stuff comes from. What is their overall game? Enlightenment, right? Should be focused on reaching enlightenment. Every soul has to do that before you can stop incarnating. So I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you some foreshadow what you're gonna have to do before you get up out of here as a soul. A lot of people be kicking and screaming, oh, I'm tired of incarnating. Well, you better start meditating. You better start listening up on this channel. I'm giving you the secret sauce on how to stop incarnating, so where you don't have to keep coming back here. But that's just identity crisis. You don't really understand that you wanted to come back here. That's just your physical body coming down here, and you're like, oh, I got a toothache. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, my dog got shot. I know it's hard down here, right? But you signed up for it. You came down here. In the spiritual realm, it's like a long line, like people waiting for J's, for Michael Jordan shoes. Lines like that times a million of souls waiting to line up to incarnate into physical bodies to get down on earth because they know it's a dang freaking celebration going on right now. We're going through a shift and it's about to be a graduation 2032. The line is backed up to incarnate on earth. You are blessed because you got to have the right karma. You got to have the right everything to get down here to get into a physical body. So you are very, very blessed. What are you focusing on though? Are you focusing on your problems and all? Oh, me, I'm broke, right? God gave you those problems. He knows what you're going through. What are you doing about it? I was broke too. That shit sucked. So I was doing SHREEM BRZEE the rest of my life. It only took me 5 years doing SHREEM BRZEE because on year 5, that's when I became a full-time pranic healer. And I got the energy involved. I started healing my own basic chakra. Boom. Hit year 5, my basic chakra went whoop. My bank account went whoop. Made a lot of money. I looked up, I said, hey, why am I making so much dang money? Oh, my basic chakra's getting healed. Oh, so that's why I started healing everybody else's basic chakra. Started creating millionaires, started healing everybody else and helping a lot of other people make a lot more money faster. I'm no gatekeeper. I work for God, right? I'm just trying to help his kids out, right? I had to help myself first, though. So I got rich. Now I'm helping you get rich, right? So all this is service to others, service to others, service to others. That's what you should be focused on as a soul. That's what all these higher beings, any angels, anybody that's reached enlightenment is helping out other souls. So you want to be blessed and prosperous and not have any problems and no suffering, help others. It's actually called the law of correspondence. What you do to others, you do to yourself. If you got anxiety, go help somebody heal their anxiety and watch yours go away because it has no choice to. You want to be rich? Go help somebody get rich and watch your pockets grow as well. You can't help somebody get rich and then you stay broke. Look at that. Actually, look at that physically. How would that actually look? You taught your friend SHREEM BRZEE and then they get rich. They're probably going to break you off. Probably going to say, hey, man, I owe it to this dude. He showed me this mantra and I took off with I went crazy. This mansion, I wouldn't be in it if he wouldn't have told me about SHREEM BRZEE. Hey, man, here's 10 grand, bro. I've got millions. It's because of you, right? You don't know. But that's how it works, family. You help others and God helps you. All right, let's get it. Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE, Shreem BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM BRZEE. You're not broke, you're rich. Stop saying that. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. You good, family. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to get you to get that approved. Get that approved. Notification, right? The money is already yours, right? But if we subconsciously do these things, I used to do it too, right? When I stopped doing that stuff, that's when things really started changing, right? I started watching my words, started watching what I was putting in my mouth and what was coming my mouth, right? So, unfortunately, what goes in your mouth is important, right? But what comes out your mouth is even more important, right? Unclean food can only dirty up your physical body. Unclean words and thoughts and actions dirty up your soul, dirty up your aura. So you say, "Ah, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke." You keep singing songs that are talking about being broke. You keep watching movies that are talking about being broke, people broke, trying to win lotteries and shit. All that broke shit is in your energy now, right? It's keeping you reminded. They're trying to remind you, yeah, you're broke, you're broke. It's hard out here. No, no, no. No, you're rich. We flipping all this around. Don't stop listening to them. You're rich. You're already rich right now. That credit card got approved right now. You have millions of dollars right now. It's all a mindset. This is all mindset. Exactly. Old habits die hard, right? They didn't teach us this stuff. So I understand, family. I'm just telling you, yeah, I've been in the same boat. Trust me. It's a little difficult. This is actually pretty tough, right? Watching your thoughts, words, and actions is a little difficult, but it just takes practice. And once you just keep doing it and doing it, what makes it very easy is Twin Hearts meditation. Twin Hearts meditation, this is a sequence to it, right? There's a way this goes down. When you're doing Twin Hearts, so much divine spiritual energy is flowing down. What does that mean? All that clean divine spiritual energy from God pushes and flushes out all those dirty diseased energies, aka all those negative thoughts, all those thoughts thinking, hey, I'm broke, I'm broke. Hey, listen to that broke song. Hey, do this, do that, or whatever. That all gets flushed out. So you literally keep doing Twin Hearts meditation and SHREEM BRZEE. You will not be allowed to be broke. This stuff on this page is not a hope, a wish, and a prayer. You see me, I'm just a regular little black kid. Do I look like an enlightened master to you? Nope, probably not. But I'm blessed because of all the stuff that I'm doing does not discriminate. If you're seeing my face, that means you have a soul. That means you have to adhere to these laws that we are running under. This is nothing but universal law, metaphysical science. You just know how the operations work now. You just got the code. You just got the secret sauce to the operating system of life of this universe. The operating system says, hey, if you chant mantras, mantras are sound vibrations that come from God. God created sound vibrations and words, right? Back in the gap, gap, gap. These holy rishis and enlightened masters came back to the planet. There wasn't a lot of people on the planet. So on the planet, right? Everybody on the planet was damn near a freaking angel, enlightened, very powerful beings. So they created sound vibrations and mantras, right? They said, hey, these words are going to mean this. So SHREEM BRZEE is just a sound vibration. It does not have a translation, nothing. It's the same in every language. It's a sound. SHREEM BRZEE. That's the sound vibration of money, sound vibration of the frequency of gold, actually, right? I've chanted SHREEM BRZEE and I've got gold come into my reality before, right? So, SHREEM BRZEE is the sound of money, right? True money is gold. But you don't need to know that. That's not too important. All you need to know is that when you chant this mantra, you write it and you listen to it, money comes to you because it has no choice but to come to you, right? Sound vibration. If you keep saying this word for the rest of your life, you will be rich. I'm just here to prove to you that's the case, right? Been doing this mantra, 8 years so far? Doing pretty well for myself, right? And that was not always the case, right? All right, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM BRZEE. Maya, family, what's up? SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. Anthony, no problem, family. SHREEM. Oh, snap. Sorry, stepped on my coat. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. Yes, by all means, follow me. Oh yeah, I accidentally snatched the cord. My whole phone friggin' fell down. Sorry. Healing knee injuries. Healing knee injuries. See, physical pain is easy, but I don't have a knee pain healing series. Take your hands. It's a quick little pranic healing technique for you guys that got pain, headaches, toothaches, stomach aches, or anything like this. Here's a quick way to heal yourself. This is what I do in the car. Whenever I'm driving, I got a headache or something. This is what all you gotta do is picture green light around your hands, right? Green light around your hands, right? Picture green light around your hands, and then wherever the pain is at, just sweep 5 times, and then picture a violet flame next to you. A violet flame, or get a bowl of salt water, right? Now, obviously, if you're in the car or somewhere, you're mobile, right? You can't, right? So that's why pranic healing is so powerful. All you need is your hands. All I need is these mitts right here, these 10 fingers, to help so many people, right? You could be out in the middle of a desert and somebody has cancer, and you like, hey, I got cancer. Hey, can you help me? And there's a medical doctor out there, right? Doctor in the middle of nowhere. He's like, oh, I need my tools, I need my books, I need whatever. You don't. All you need is just boom, your 2 hands, and you can boom, heal that person's cancer in the middle of the desert, right? So picture green light around your hands, wherever that pain is at. For example, we got a headache. Ah, I got a headache right here on my temple. Sweep, 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 sweep. Picture, so dirty diseased energy, when it's being pulled out of the aura and the chakras, it looks like gray smog, looks like gray clouds of energy, right? Looks like gray energy, right? Gray smoke. So to make healing even faster, picture that gray, dirty, diseased energy coming out of that area. Just picture gray energy coming out of that area and being sucked into your hands, and then flick it into that violet flame to discard that dirty, diseased energy, right? To dispose of it properly. So you sweep that dirty, diseased energy, sweep that gray energy off, then flick it into that violet flame, or flick it into that bowl of salt water. And then shake your hands out, right? 5 more sweeps, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flick it into that salt water or that violet flame. Clean your hands out, right? We flick the energy, so whenever we scoop it, it's like accumulating, right? It's like coming off and then it's pulling up, right? And we take that dirty energy, throw it into that salt water. Boom. Once it goes to the salt water or the violet flame, it just disintegrates and disperses back into the universe, right? Since energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? So that's a quick way, right? So sweep, sweep, sweep. Every 5 sweeps, flick your hands to keep your hands energetically clean. Or if you keep sweeping and you don't flick that energy and you don't clean your hands and all that stuff, and right, we also use alcohol spray, alcohol with a little lavender oil. Lavender oil emits violet light, so it makes the alcohol cleansing more powerful, right? Because violet is very cleansing. So you got the alcohol, which is an astringent. Astringents remove dirty, diseased energy, right? Astringents. So alcohol is an astringent, right? So the alcohol is removing that dirty, diseased energy. Then when you add the drops of lavender oil, it makes it even more powerful, right? Very powerful cleanser. That's what we use to keep our hands clean during chronic healing sessions. You'll see me often spraying my hands, my little spray bottle. Boom. Now my hands are clean. And when you're doing chronic healing, you can actually feel that. It was the scariest thing. I worked on my first cancer patient. Well, yeah, around my one of my first cancer patients, I'm sweeping the energy. The more sick you are, the more thicker and heavier that energy is. So if you're a little sensitive out there, right, you can feel that stuff. So I'm over here working on this cancer patient, and my hands started going numb. I got scared. I freaked out. I was like, oh my goodness, right? That's because the more sick a person is, their chakras are hungry for energy. And there's a lot of dirty disease energy in there. So I was like, oof, I could feel all this thick energy was making I was feeling all that energy on my hands. It was making my fingers and my hands go numb. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, this energy is real, family. So that's how it works. So whatever you got a little, so you could take that, picture green light around your hands, and then just sweep that knee pain and just keep sweeping, flicking that energy and keep sweeping and cleansing that area until it feels better, right? You got a headache, just keep sweeping that temple until it feels better. It's easier said than done, I understand. Because the thing about healing yourself is, for me, it's easy to heal another person, right? I'm not the one in pain, right? This person over there is crying, screaming in agony, boom. Then you heal them. When you're healing yourself, you're the one in pain. You're kicking, screaming, and crying. So it's like, oh, I'm in pain. I gotta heal myself, right? So I gotta be the healer and the patient, right? So it's a little harder because you're like, hey, I gotta focus on doing these techniques, but I also just want to sit here and cry and scream, right? So it's a little more difficult, right? So I'll be in the car with my headache, stomach, or whatever. I'm like, trying to drive. Oh God, why are you doing this to me? Oh, thank God I learned pranic healing. Okay. Oh, thank God I'm a pranic healer. All right. Huh, headache gone. All right. What was I crying about? Oh, sorry, God. I'm stupid. Sorry. All right. Yeah. Very easy, quick self healing technique, right? Just picture green light around your hands and just sweep, sweep, sweep. Remove all that crud, remove all that dookie, remove all that dirty energy, flick into that salt water, that violet flame, and go about your business. All right. Once again, all my healing series on sale right now, $5 each. $5 each, and somebody got it, and 3 weeks later became a millionaire, right? Who's the next millionaire, family? Like I said, get them while they hot. They half off right now. I got 7 different healing series. You just watch the videos, and I'm doing all the work for you. Prosperity Healing Series is removing those money blockages. Check my Prosperity Healing Series playlist to see all the people I've already helped make a lot of money. All right, let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. You are the next millionaire. I believe you. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Queendom Life says she's up next. I believe her. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Chant it as much as possible, as much as possible. Don't worry about a number. Chant it, write it, listen to it as much as possible. You can do it in sets of 108, in sets of 108, but the main thing is do as much as possible. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, you can sing it as well. Yeah, I kind of end up making a SHREEM, BRZEE song. That's what, my little SHREEM, BRZEE chanting is, with the singing bowl. So, yeah. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, it's more powerful at night and in the morning, right? Because your energy is more powerful at night and in the morning, right? At night, you're winding down, right? Your body's more relaxed in a calm state, right? Your vibration is more relaxed and chill. And then when in the morning you just woke up, you just had a bunch of relaxation. Your body just finished literally physically healing itself. So your vibration is good, fresh, clean energy. Fresh, clean energy to start the day. So boom, what better way to use that fresh, clean energy than to chant some SHREEM, BRZEEs with that powerful, strong morning energy. That's why we chant in the mornings. I gotta get you while your energy's fresh. That's why you make so much daggone money. Right? Feel so good, get some healing. Because your energy is fresh in the morning. Most people, it's morning time out there for you. All right. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, St. Jolie. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, nice. Having phone and TV. Thank you, Chosen One T. Thank you, Just B. Welcome to the gang, family. Welcome in, families. New members of the squad every day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I could tell some of y'all about to be some all stars. Feel you guys' energy from over here. Yes, sir. Stream squad growing every day. Future millionaires. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE. Nice, Chosen One T. Got a millionaire backing for your business. That's a win. That's very, very good as well, family. Yes, sir. Love to see it. Shreem, BRZEE, 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 Shreem, BRZEE. Yes, just by you chanting and you getting rich, you'll see that other people around you start making money and getting healed. Proximity is power. That's what I've noticed as well, right? Am I rich? I'm not broke. I don't know what rich means to you, but I pay my bills very easily, family. So I've just been blessed. But am I a millionaire? No. Just by others being around you, I've noticed that you, it's like what Biggie said. It's enlightened masters will say the same thing. We want to change the world, we got to change ourselves. That's true. Just by you changing yourself, you will start to notice, just from me doing Twin Hearts and me doing Shreen BRZEE and all this stuff, I see my parents benefiting. I see my girlfriend benefiting. And it is the weirdest thing. Actually, whenever I do Twin Hearts meditation, I started noticing that my girlfriend's energy, I'll scan her, I'll be checking her chakras out. I'm like, why are your chakras getting bigger? And I'm the one meditating. And I'm on the work. Why your chakras getting big? How you been? Oh, it seems like you benefiting from my energy. Yeah. She's just sitting next to me. She's just sitting in the room with me. And I'm doing Twin Hearts. Boom. My energy is encompassing the room. So she just being around me daily while I'm doing Twin Hearts. She's getting blasted with this energy too. Right. So this divine spiritual energy flowing through me and it's affecting others around me. So I started doing Shreem BRZEE. Boom. We sign up for a gym membership. I chanted Shreem BRZEE in the morning, wrote it. We go to the gym. My girlfriend finds $50 on the ground. You'll notice that, yes, just from you making money, just from you meditating, you don't even have to indirectly or directly help other people. Well, you don't have to directly help other people. Just by your aura and your energy changing and getting stronger and healthier and cleaner, and you getting closer to your higher soul and God, it starts to bring other people closer to their higher soul and God. It starts to heal other people, and you're just around them. So this is the entire world to a certain degree as well, right? Because this is all proximity. Some people just closer than others. Hey, your girlfriend is just the closest being to you, and then that alien several dimensions away is still benefiting from you doing 2 hours meditation energy, just maybe less. But you still affecting the entire universe with your energy to a certain degree. So this is why we want to change the world, we gotta change ourselves. You're not a superhero. Get it out your brain. People don't need saving. Angels don't come save you. They guide you. Your teacher, these are spiritual teachers. These angels and these guys are spiritual teachers. Have you ever seen a good teacher, one that's smart, trying to keep their job? Have you seen a teacher just give out answers to the test? Just give everybody the answer key? Of course not. Maybe. I don't know what class you in. Maybe. But no, it doesn't work like that. Because what would you learn? What would you learn if angels came down, healed this planet, cleaned it up, turned it into heaven on earth in 20 seconds? We wouldn't learn shit as a collective humanity. We'd be like, oh, yeah, we would start another world war tomorrow. We'd be walking through, it'd be all peaceful. And because we're not the ones that ushered in this peace, we would not give a damn. Yeah. You see, when somebody bought you a car, you probably didn't take care of it, but when you worked your ass off, you saved up every penny. You was a single mother and all this shit. And then you bought that car, and you're like, oh, I cherish this car. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna make sure I always got gas and then all that. I'm gonna take care of that car because I earned it. I did this shit myself. Blood, sweat, and tears. I got this car on my own. And that's all that the higher beings like, yeah, you guys gotta fix your own problems on this planet. We'll help you out, we'll guide you. We can only help you when you ask though. But this is your planet. You guys got to clean it up yourselves. And that's what we doing on here. We're solving that prosperity problem, right? That's what we focused on. How we helping the planet? We're helping their finances. Because people down here act like they ain't broke. I came to this planet like, oh, everybody act like this money is not important. Ah, okay. So the higher beings, right? I'm just doing my job. Since it's down here, say, help the world make some money. I said, okay, God, I'm gonna do my best. That's all this is. Let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Hey, Shay. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. How many of you know Paramahamsa Yogananda? How many of you know Paramahamsa Yogananda and or have read Autobiography of a Yogi? I got an Easter egg for you. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you so much, Anthony. You're the best, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, Shay. Yeah, thank you. You're the only one that answered. Paramahamsa Yogananda. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody knows him. Thank you. Thank you, Shay. Good news. Good news. He's back on the planet right now. He's back. Yeah. Yes, sir. A lot of these masters are back, family. A lot of these masters are back. They're not going to tell you that. I came across one of his disciples, Yogananda's disciples, right? He's on the planet right now. We left the body. When did Yogananda? I believe he passed away. What, like 1958? 1958, and I believe he was reincarnated 12 years later. I just know he came back 12, 13 years later, right? I think he was born in like 1958. 1972 or 70 or anyway. He's Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Look that up. That's who Yogananda is in this incarnation, right? He's like he's like 40 some years old right now, I believe. Yeah, he's Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Just for those that have eyes to see, anybody that knows, if you know, you know, right? These beings, they love us so freaking much, man. I felt like I was Yogananda when I read the book. I'm like, man, he writing this book for me, man. I know he. So boom. So the fact that he's back on the planet right now just warms my heart. All these enlightened masters. I feel like I'm not alone no more. I felt like I used to feel all alone. Like, dang, why ain't nobody down here? Whole time they've been around us all the time, right? Just meditate, family. You start meditating, you start getting closer to your higher soul, then you can start identifying other higher souls around there, no matter what physical body they drive in. They start to reveal themselves to you. But they will not reveal themselves to you unless you put in work. So much goosebumps. Yes, yes. We got Yogananda back on the planet. We got Lord Christ, Jesus back on the planet right now. We got all these great beings that love us so much, trying to help us out. Everybody keep telling, oh, the second coming, the second coming. I'm not religious at all. I'm just working for higher beings in the spiritual realm. When you actually get up there, when you start meditating like you're supposed to, and you can leave this physical body, you'll see that all these beings are real. I used to be the same ones. Oh, Jesus is not real. Jesus, oh, the letter J wasn't even invented. And you know what? I started meditating, left my body, and I started seeing these beings. Oh shit, is this Jesus standing in front of me? I guess so. Oh shit. Yeah, all that shit you was talking back in the day. Yeah, what's up? It's not like that, but it's like, yes, yes. Get real humble. Humble yourselves before they humble you. You don't want them to humble you, right? Like I said, I know. I try not to talk about it, right? I used to be the same one. All my friends be like, oh, Jesus is not real. I What good is it talking mess about anybody, being negative anybody? Yeah, they trying to trick us. They trying to, oh, Jesus not real. Okay. I'm not here to convince people, though. That's not what I do. I'm here to report facts and report my experience back. I cannot take away the fact that I've sat in meditation and had these beings appear in front of me. Who is this being with blue eyes? Oh, I thought Jesus was, oh, everybody. Try to say, "Oh, Jesus is black. Jesus is white." Nah, I'm looking at a blonde hair, blue eyed man, right? I'm looking at dirty blonde hair, and I'm looking at blue eyes. That's what I see. This is what I'm experiencing. Oh, all right, Big J man. These enlightened masters, right? If you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're meditating, they'll start revealing themselves to you and start showing up. If you've seen any of these beings, that is a sign that you're on the right track. If you see any of these beings, just to even know about them shows that you got some good karma and you're most likely an advanced soul, right? Is otherwise they would not reveal themselves to you, would not they would not be in your reality. So just but what am I saying? You got a lot of help out there, family. All right. Sounds like a Pleiadian. Yes, yes, yes. Could be, could be. But yeah, no, don't get the courses off my TikTok. Get them off my website if possible. Get off my website. Because if I lose my TikTok page or you lose your TikTok page, right, you lose the series, right? And I want you guys doing this for the rest of your life. So you can have it forever if you get it off my website, right? I send you the links. You got them, download them, right? You got them for life. So yeah, get off my website, whatever you prefer. But I used to sell this course strictly on TikTok and then I got banned. So I had thousands of people that just lost my series overnight. So get it off my website. It's the safest, right? Yes, sir. You guys can chant mentally, but it's very weak. Chanting mentally depends heavily on your aura and your energy. So, what I mean is, enlightened masters. So, enlightened masters can, you know, chant mentally. That works for them because their aura and their energy is that powerful. With us, our chakras are, not really anywhere close to that. So us chanting mentally is not as effective, it's not as powerful. It does work to a certain degree, but it's not it's not as powerful. So I don't count that as far as when I tell you, oh, 2,000 stream BRZEEs a day, right? I'm not talking about chanting, or I'm not talking about listening or chanting mentally, right? Between writing and chanting, right? Writing and chanting. Try to write and chant it as much as possible. All right, let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yes, it was Jesus, but when you meditate and you get to these, and when you start meditating, you'll know who these beings are. You'll know if I'm telling the truth or not, right? Jesus is an enlightened master, yes. He's there's seven different rays. Once you get them to the spiritual realm, once you get to the higher realm, you will not be able to make it there, unfortunately, family, unless you're doing meditation, unless your emotions are under control, right? Otherwise, you're not going to the higher parts of the spiritual realm, the fifth dimension and above. You're staying in the lower realms, right? I'm trying to get you guys to go there so you will know for sure if that's Jesus or not, if that's an enlightened master. No, yes. So, but this has to be experienced. Like I said, you can't, I don't talk about anything unless I've experienced it, right? My teachings come from clairvoyance, which means that people that can see energy, they can see the entire history of the universe, past, present, future, every single part of the universe, they can see. This is what I mean by advanced clairvoyance, not just a little clairvoyant on right around these days. They go, I can see a little bit of energy. I could see a few past lives. No, here's the deal, right? So, see, yes. Yes, Saint Jolie. Yes, chanting out loud, visualizing in your mind's eye. When you're focusing on certain chakras as well, that's where you move that energy to. So putting SHREEM BRZEE in the third eye is very powerful as well. Thank you for that, Saint Jolie. See, Trey up there too. Trey is really advanced as well. So we got another example. Trey said, I saw Master Co a couple nights ago in a dream. Yes, when you go to sleep, you leave this physical body, right? You're flying around the astral realm. So I know where you guys are at and who you're seeing. If you're over here like, oh, I'm seeing this person, I'm not, or whatever, right? So I know Trey, and I believe him when he says he saw Master Cole a couple nights ago in a dream. Yes, Master Cole has came to me several times in a dream, right? Wrote it down, right? Every time these beings see you, it's not just for, oh, I'm Jesus here. Oh, here's Darshan. Here's just, I'm blessing you with my presence. No, no, we be putting in work, family. These beings are coming to you because you're putting in work. So they're trying to help you. So whenever I see these beings, I actually get a little flustered. I actually get a little worried. Because every time I see them, it's like my head coach pulling up and chewing me out. Like, hey, here's what you're doing right. Here's what you're doing wrong, right? And then here's what you're doing right, right? To give me a little compliment sandwich. Hey, be so you're fucking up. Here's what you're doing wrong, but here's what you're doing right. But here's what you need to work on. But we're proud of you. That's for usually how it goes. They beat me down, build me up, beat me down, and build me back up, right? It's not just right. So every time I see these teachers in my dreams, right, see a Grandmaster Charles, see your Master Code, they're coming with information. They're teaching me something. First time I saw Master Code, he told me, hey, you're not cleaning your hands enough when you're doing pranic healing, right? You're sweeping too much. You're sweeping, 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 and you're not cleansing your hands off. I didn't even use alcohol spray back then, I don't think, right? He came to me in my dream and he's like, hey, you're not cleansing enough, right? You better watch out. It's going to lead to problems. So I said, oh, okay. So boom, I made sure 5 sweeps, flick my hands, alcohol spray. 5 sweeps, flick my hands, right? Boom. I got more discipline, right? Made my healing better, right? I was more effective as a healer. Grandmaster Charles Sui shows up in my dreams, right? Gives me guidance, teachings, or whatever. So that's how it works, family. Got introduced to 7 rays on Mount Shasta. It's very powerful, very powerful. That's good, Shay. That's good. That's very good, right? Mount Shasta. I'm not sure, but energetically, I don't know. I think that might be isn't Mount Shasta where Shambhala is energetically, right? There's a lot of astral places on the planet, right? So it might have a physical correspondence, but you hear about places like Shambhala, uh, Wesak full moon. During Wesak full moon, they go to a certain mountain range, and that's where Buddha comes and blesses the planet, right? Comes to that certain mountain range for 8 minutes, blesses the planet, and then departs, right? And all the spiritual beings, everybody that's servant to humanity, all these little junior angels, all these little, enlightened masters and their disciples, pretty much, right? So if you're on here, you're most likely, right, participating in these events, whether knowingly or unknowingly, right? But you guys that are on this channel are more so probably advanced souls, and you're doing service to others when you leave this body. So when you're meditating, when you're sleeping, you're out doing this stuff like Wesak full moon and blessing the earth and healing others, right? You just might not be able to remember it when you come back and wake up, right? You keep doing twin hearts, right? That'll keep you fresh. You'll remember where you go when you astral project, right? You'll be able to bring those memories back. So, uh, yes, Shay mentioned the 7 rays, right? There's 7 rays. I actually work for the second or third one, right? We work for the the 7 rays. Shay. Christ is in charge of one of them, Maitreya, right? And there's the Christ ray. That's who we work for as pranic healers. Pranic healers, like I said, my teacher is Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, Mahaguru Ling. Mahaguru Ling is my teacher's teacher. Mahaguruji Ling is Jesus, is Vishnu, is Krishna, is Lord Rama, is the Egyptian god Ptah, is the Egyptian god Thoth, Horus, right? These all the same soul. These are all the same soul, family. So the ray that Christ, Mahaguruji Ling, Lord Rama, Vishnu, Krishna, the Krishna Christ ray is love, wisdom, love, wisdom. So as pranic healers, we're working for that love, wisdom ray, which means that, hey, that's why B Soul is on here kicking knowledge to you. I try to teach you a lot, try to tell you how things are working. Hey, here's pranic healing, but here's what's going on. Here's how this works. That's the wisdom side of things. Pranic healing. Hey, everybody is falling apart on this planet right now. Everybody needs love. This is another way for me to show that I love the planet. We spreading love by healing others. What's another way is somebody can tell you they love you. If I didn't have no lips, no tongue, and somebody's crying, screaming in agony, I could go boom, boom, boom. Their cancer, their pain goes away, and they would even be able to communicate with me. I don't have a mouth, but even then, boom, me doing pranic healing on them, they'll know, hey, this dude must love me. I felt love. This guy can't even speak. He can't even tell me that he loves me, but I felt love just by getting healed from him. Pranic healing. So boom, pranic healers, like I said, we're spreading the love and wisdom ray, right? That's Christ's ray, Lord Christ, right? My tread, right? Christ is an energy as well, first off, right? Because to get into the higher realms, you have to have your heart light as a feather, right? What does that mean? You might have heard that term. Oh, the end of the higher realms, the end of the gates of heaven, your heart got to be lighter than a feather. You have to be able to hold the Christ consciousness to get up in the higher realms. So if you don't think Christ is real, if you don't know his energy and know how that works, right, you're gonna have a hard time getting there. And everybody needs to get there, and everybody needs to go up to the higher dimensions and higher realms so we can get work done better, right? So that's how this works, family. Just giving you a heads up. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. No problem, Shay. Problem, family. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Right? This ain't about me. This is about y'all. I really needed you guys' help. I did. Really, really appreciate y'all for helping me out, right? Can't do none of this on our own, family. Thank you so much. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Goodness gracious, Garcia, you're the best. You're the best, family. Thank you so much. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. What if God told you personally, hey, little son, little daughter, God wanted you to incarnate to become a millionaire? What if God told you that? I want you to become a millionaire so you can help other people become millionaires. What if God told you to get rich? Would you take it more serious then? Just a question. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, Anthony. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM. I'm a chronic healer. I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss, pneumonia, seizures, all kinds of stuff, family. And I help people make money as well. I heal people through videos. This is mainly how I help people make money. All I do is watch my videos and I'm doing all the work for you, right? This has all been proven and documented, right? Check my pin videos and my playlist videos to see if I'm lying, right? My prosperity healing series and my money manifestation boot camp, right? My two money makers. All you gotta do is sit back and watch, do all the techniques, self healings, meditations in there, right? Practice all that stuff, watch all those videos every day, every day, every day. Boom. Make money. You have no choice. If you are doing these things, if you're doing everything on this channel, you have no choice but to make money. The question is how much and how fast. You're going to make money. The question is how much and how fast. That's what I deal with in my series and anything that you get from me. I'm trying to speed that up, get it to you as fast as possible, right? My prosperity healing series and money manifestation boot camp has helped over 5,000 souls, family. 5,000 souls. How many people have I healed? Zero. How many people has God healed through me? Hundreds. thousands. God is doing all the healing, like you said. The power of the Lord is. Yep. I'm not doing the healing. God is. But anybody can be a channel and do what I'm doing and have God's blessings flowing through you to use it for healing, right? Anybody can do this. I'm not special, which is why I'm trying to teach you guys and tell you to become chronic healers so you can heal cancer patients and broken bones, paralyzed people as well, right? We can all do this. My teacher's teacher, like I said, was Jesus. Jesus was a chronic healer. I actually know a clairvoyant who had Jesus come to her and tell her to write about 30 undocumented years of his life, where all that, all those years he was gone and missing, all those years unaccounted for, right? He came to her and told Trisha McKinnon, hey, write about the lost years of my life, right? Because nobody's got it right, and there's too much suffering and violence and bloodshed going down on this planet right now in my name, right? Jesus showed up to her, right? Told, hey, Trisha, write about my lost years of my life, right? Boom. So look up Trisha McKinnon, advanced clairvoyant, right? Talk to Jesus. Jesus told her, hey, write down the lost years of my life, boom, so you can know his true story and what was really going on. I'll tell you, Jesus was learning pranic healing and advanced meditation and advanced yoga from Babaji all those years that he was gone. That's why when he came back, he was doing healing. People touching his robes and shit, getting healed. He learned meditation and yoga when he was gone all them years. Came back, boom. And he couldn't heal his hometown because why? They weren't receptive. I don't do no convincing. If you believe Jesus is real, cool. If not, cool. If you believe chronic healing is real, cool. If not, cool. I'm just here to boom, present this energy. The ball is in your court. Take it or leave it, right? I'm just here saying, hey, I got some spiritual cupcakes for you. You can either eat this cupcake, boom, and take in this knowledge, or you can say, hey, I'm vegan. I don't eat cupcakes. The choice is yours. I'm just telling you, hey, what I've learned from my teachers, this is what I've done with it. I've healed cancer. I've healed broken bones. I've got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back, all because Jesus taught my teacher who taught me chronic healing. That's where this comes from, family. All these great beings are energy healers of some form, right? You're not going to get up out of this realm unless you learn healing. That's why I'm trying to turn all of you to pranic healers so I can rapidly advance your spiritual evolution. If I can turn you to a healer right now, it might be your first incarnation healing. But every soul, before you get up out of here, that's the last thing you're doing. It's learning discipline, you're healing others, and you're serving others. Service, 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 service. The difference between an enlightened master and his disciple is this enlightened master comes here and he doesn't have any karma. He's good. He's done. He doesn't have to incarnate anymore. So these are voluntary incarnations. He says, hey, I want to help out humanity a little bit more. So let me incarnate. Boom. Prophet, enlightened master, right? His disciples, their disciples, boom. Almost there, almost reach, or may have reached enlightenment, right? May have reached samadhi, right? Almost at the end of the road, right? Like their teachers, but they still have negative karma that they got to work out. So that little disciple, yeah, he's almost about to, he's learned these advanced meditations and yoga. He can do all the things that his teacher can do, but he still has karma. He still got to come back and work out this karma, right? That's why we have to get our emotions under control. That's why we have to watch what we say, think, and do, because all that comes back to us. As soon as you squash a ladybug, boom, you generated negative karma, right? Have to pay that back. As soon as you punch your first person in the face, right? As soon as you curse your first person out, as soon as you touch down incarnating and you say, hey, you're ugly, boom, you just accumulated negative karma. We imagine how much karma you accumulated over thousands and thousands of incarnations, right? So we got a little bit of work to do. That's why your life might look like how it looks. Like, oh, God cursed me. No, I'm just a good person. As far as you know. Have you seen your past lives? You weren't always a good person, maybe, right? That's where this suffering could be coming from, right? There's always a cause, but sometimes we can't see our past lives and we might not know the cause. But everything is karma. Everything happens to you that you deserve. So if you get punched in your face, that's because somebody at some point in your incarnations, at some point in your soul's journey, you punched somebody in the face. So that energy had to come back around just to teach you karma. And then boom, you come on here. You make yourself rich with SHREEM BRZEE. That's because you have good prosperity karma. That means in the past you did some good stuff. You gave somebody, instead of punching somebody in the face, you gave them $1 million. You threw $1 million at their face. And they got rich. And then boom, you incarnated and you say, hey, I'm suffering until I figured out SHREEM BRZEE. And then I got rich. Because you deserved it. You had that good prosperity karma. Right? So let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE. All my healing series on sale right now. All 7 of them, $5 each, family. $5 each. Get healed, make money, help somebody become a millionaire with my healing series. And I'm trying to create more, right? Prosperity healing series is removing your money blockages, right? Keep those money blockages removed so we can all make money. All right, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Payments on my website, I take Cash App, PayPal, credit, debit, uh, Venmo off my website. I believe. I don't think it's on available on the website, but I have Venmo personally if you need to do it that way. But yes, yeah, if you have an alternate way of paying, just let me know and I'll try to I'll work it out for you. We'll figure something out. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys get access to this stuff with no issue. So yeah, just let me know if you have any issues. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Don't play on my live stream. I'll block you. Don't waste nobody's time. Don't waste my stream squad members' time. Don't be playing around. We don't do that here. We're actually putting in work. This is really very powerful stuff we're doing. So don't play with my followers. We actually manifest stuff like that. So I feel like you're playing. Don't play on my live stream because this is really available for everybody. But I'll have no problem cutting you off, and then you won't get access to this information probably from like 20 incarnations from now. Don't play with these higher beings. Don't play with God. Don't play with these angels. Love you. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. It's just new people, young souls, right? But this is, I gotta make it fair for everybody, right? Don't be throwing out fake testimonials, right? Because people actually manifest big on here, but I feel like you're lying. And don't be saying, "Oh, I got a new job." Oh, I'm obviously joking. No, I don't. We don't do that here. People actually get real jobs and all this stuff on here. So don't say, "Oh, I'm obviously joking." No, people are actually that's light work. People manifest jobs, get it all the time, right? That's easy, right? People manifesting $10,000. That's easy, right? So that's why people are congratulating you on here, young soul, new follower, because that stuff actually happens. So don't play with people's emotions. Make them think that you actually did that stuff. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. If you're new, SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM, BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful, so during these live streams, chant along with me if you can. You're manifesting the most that way. Writing is next up. Write it in red ink. Red, red, red. Red reinforces a sense of urgency to the universe. It speeds up your manifestations, anything you're trying to attract, manifest, right? Speeds up your materializations, right? Red, red, red. That's why different witches and rituals require dragon's blood. They use dragon's blood for that red energy, that red light. Listening. Listening is the third way to do it, but listening is the least powerful way, right? When chanting, should it be in lower baritone? No. My voice is a little deep, so I can't hit them higher pitches. But when you hit it at a higher note, right? SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. If you can get up there, that puts it into your higher chakras, right? Saint Jolie just mentioned if you chant, because Dr. Palaya said this as well. If you can put SHREEM, BRZEE in your throat chakra, put SHREEM, BRZEE in your third eye chakra, right? Those are good energy centers, right? To be focusing on SHREEM, BRZEE at. So if you can chant SHREEM, BRZEE and you know about, I don't know, pranayama, breathing techniques and all this stuff and energy and all that and mantras, whatever, raising that mantra, raising that frequency up to your throat chakra is good. Chanting SHREEM, BRZEE out the throat, SHREEM, BRZEE. If you know what octave that is, if you know what octave, what vibration that raises it to the third eye chakra, right? Do that as well. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, right? Higher pitch is good. Mine's not so well, you know what I'm saying? I just got a little deeper voice, right? Somebody actually came on here. It was like, "Yeah, you're chanting wrong." I'm like, "Hey, I'm not. My voice don't hit soprano. I'm not a freaking Whitney Houston. I can't, you know. I got the deep voice, dream, disease, dream, disease." So if you can, hey, more power to you. But I do my best, right? These little low baritone SHREEM, BRZEE's been working for me these 8 years, so I think, right? No matter what pitch you hit, it still works. But from what I know, the higher pitch and the slower you chant it is more effective and more powerful, right? So you ladies with the higher pitch voices naturally, right? You already good, right? I kind of gotta exaggerate mines to get it up in those higher chakras, and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you'll feel it, right? It's probably why I started having solar plexus and stomach problems, right? Because I'm chanting a lower frequency, right? It's in my lower chakra, so stomach and my solar plexus started getting jacked up. That probably was part of it. So, but yes, chant it at a higher frequency, right? All right. Or whatever Dr. Palat says, right? He's partly responsible for this mantra. So if you watch Dr. Palat's videos, however he tells you to chant it, right, go with that, right? SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Good question, so good question. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. This isn't about money. You could chant SHREEM, BRZEE for the rest of your life, and you will reach enlightenment. Chanting mantras is also devotion. Devotion is one way to reach oneness with the higher soul and God and to reach enlightenment. Devotion, chanting the same word over and 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 over again. It's the least we could do, right? Hey, God, I'm going to chant this mantra forever to show my dedication to you. By doing that, you just meditating and chanting that same om, om, om. You can sit here and chant om for the rest of your life, and you will be able to leave your body. You will reach enlightenment, right? What we call samadhi, being able to leave the body consciously through meditation, right? You will reach samadhi, what you all need to be doing, what we all came here for. Enlightenment. What does that mean? Samadhi, being able to leave the physical body at will. We're all going to have to leave this body at some point, right? Don't wait until you kick the bucket, until you keel over to go back to the spiritual realm and find out, oh, crap, I wasn't ready. Yeah, practicing out through meditation, right? So you take this same brain with you to the other side, right? Once you leave this body, it's not like you die and get enlightened and get all the answers. Nope, you take this same brain. So you're going to be looking around like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you're going to be looking at your arms and hands. You're going to be like, hey, this looks like my physical body. Nope, that's your astral body. It's that's why we call it the etheric double. It just looks like a light version of your last physical body you had. So when you leave this body and you die, and you pop out your body, and now that you see the people that having out of body experiences, near death experiences, right? They floating. They during surgery, they floating over the surgery table, looking at their body. Yeah, you're like, hey, that's not me. I'm right here. And you're looking at your hands. You're looking at your astral hands, and yeah, that's how you get a ghost. That's how you get a ghost. Somebody who didn't study spirituality and thought this did not matter when they left the body. So now they're looking around and everything looks like life on Earth. You still on planet Earth. You just in the astral realm now. So you're looking around and you're seeing everything that you would see on Earth. I'm seeing my little light hands, right? I'm seeing my light body. I'm over here looking with astral eyes. But you don't understand that you're in the astral realm and you're using your astral body right now. Your physical body is over there dead or temporarily dead, right? That's the real you. Hey, you floating around. So boom. You can't go to the higher realms with the enlightened masters unless you learn all this stuff and are doing all this stuff. I don't want you guys to die. I don't want you guys to leave this body, and I didn't prepare you. So now you're over here looking around. I don't know where to go. Hey, go towards the light. Oh well, the Gnostics and Africa didn't teach that to go towards the light. I don't give a crap what they taught. I'm not talking about a physical human body. I'm not talking about some Gnostic with a physical human body that doesn't has never left it before. Has never left that African body. I'm not African. I'm the soul. I might be driving a black physical body, but I'm not this body. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? Better find out before you leave this body, or you're gonna be lost and you're gonna be in the lower realms with people you might not want to be around. Beings that might not look so beautiful, might look a little scary, might not have your best interest in mind, because in the lower realms negativity can still exist until you get to the fifth dimension and above, which is where I'm trying to get you guys. You don't need to be playing around these lower astral realms, letting these beings ruin your life, stacking up more negative karma because you're around here trying to destroy negative entities and you over here blasted demons with energy blast. No, leave those guys alone. Go higher. Chill with the masters and the teachers and their disciples. Or not, choice is yours. I'm just telling you how to do all this stuff and telling you how it goes down. This is very imperative to your soul, family. This stuff is very important. I don't want no lost souls. We're here to help each other. You guys have already learned a lot of these lessons. That's why I'm talking to you like this. You guys are the advanced souls. You've already learned all these lessons. You here to incarnate, work out your little bit of karma so you don't have to keep incarnating. And you're here to show others how it's done. Hey, here's how you meditate, young soul. Here's how you reach enlightenment. Here's how you actually truly manifest and attract money in this realm, right? SHREEM BRZEE. Here's how you truly heal people. Chronic healing. Boom. You guys aren't here to play around and keep stacking up negative karma. You guys are here to help everybody else get rid of their negative karma and get where you're at. So I appreciate the help. And I love you. But there's a lot of egos out there that think they know what's going on and they don't. Humble yourselves, family. Shreem BRZEE. Shreem BRZEE. Shreem BRZEE. Shreem BRZEE. Yes, a lot of you guys probably experienced with, you know, you are probably the oldest soul in your family or the most advanced, right? Most likely that's the case, or that other family member would be here and you wouldn't be. That's probably a sign that you're the most advanced in your inner circle and your inner closest friends and family. That means that, hey, you are the way shower. It's up to you now. They don't know pranic healing. They don't know SHREEM BRZEE. You do. Tell them about it. Heal them. Help them. That's what I'm doing. Right? It's the right thing to do. Your grandma got diabetes. Okay. You can do something about it now. I've healed that. I've healed pneumonia. Come on now. Somebody get pneumonia around me. Boom, boom, boom. You wouldn't like to be able to heal chronic illnesses with just by waving your hand? Able to truly help people now, right? Just with these two hands, right? You don't want to. I love people. I love helping people. I don't like suffering. That's just me. I said, hey, oh crap, this is healing is real. Let me heal the world, right? That's just me, family. This is just how I show my love. At least I try to. Shreem BRZEE. Shreem BRZEE. Shreem. For your inner circle, for your people that are in your karmic circle, every time a soul is born, comes into an existence, right? We've all been here. We're all eternal, right? Since God was existed, we existed. But our individual spark, our individual spark of God, our individual consciousness kind of had a birth date, right? So when you were born as a soul, you came into existence with about 100 to 200 other souls. This is what we call your soul clan, right? Your karmic family, your soul clan, your soul family, right? Them your kinfolk, your kindred souls. Y'all was all born together. So we all come down here and incarnate and we just take on different roles. So it's the closest 100 to 200 people to you, whatever that means. Hey, I had a real good friend in high school. We were best friends, right? That's one of them. Yeah, that's a sign that it doesn't have to be family, right? The closest to you, right? You got friends that are closer to you than family, right? You're not this physical body, you're the soul. So yeah, up there, y'all have a stronger connection. Y'all souls are closer than this physical body is to your sister, your best friend. Y'all are closer than you and your sister. So you and your best friend were most likely siblings in a past lifetime, right? We just switch roles. We come down here and say, "Hey, be soul. I'm gonna be the son. You're gonna be my dad. You're gonna be my brother. You're gonna be my cousin. You're gonna be my best friend." And then next incarnation, hey, I'm gonna be the daughter. and you gonna be the brother, and you gonna be the cousin, and da da da, right? And we just switch roles, right? That's how we learn, right? So, what was I saying all that for? Yeah. So yeah, your karmic circle. So those people, you don't have to ask permission, right? You actually owe them healing because y'all growing up together, y'all are incarnating together. So what that means is, yeah, me and my sibling, ooh, I just hated her guts, right? We just was not good. We always was beefing. Yeah, y'all have karmic connections. Everybody in your soul family has a karmic connection. You are karmically entitled to healing them, right? So you don't have to ask for their permission. But if it's somebody outside your circle, you do, because it's like this. Unfortunately, the sad case is some people don't want to be healed. Sorry, I ain't got book. Some people don't want to be healed, family. Some people don't want to be healed. So you have to ask first, because some people, it might be the case where, hey, they get a lot of attention from that medical problem. Hey, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm used to people pushing me around and living this lifestyle. Everybody takes care of me, and I'm just eating up all this caretaking energy. I love people taking care of me. If I heal somebody, boom, hey, you're not paralyzed no more. And they go, What? I can walk now? Well, everybody, nobody cares about me now. Everybody's like, hey, you're healthy. Yeah, I don't need to take care of your ass no more. Hey, yeah, cool. Oh, freak. I was tired of taking care of John. Oh, I had to push him around. My arms are. I started having to hit the gym just so my arms could get strong, so I could push his daggone wheelchair around. Oh, thank God he can walk now. Hey, we guys, what? Some people, that's their identity, right? So it's like, hey, that's just a small example to where we have to ask first. Some people might want to hold on to that illness, hold on to that problem, right? You get what I'm saying? Also, asking increases receptivity. So if I tell you, hey, would you like to be healed? You go, oh, well, now I'm aware that the fact that I need healing, I have a problem, and this person is willing to help me with this problem and heal it, right? It brings that problem to the surface, to the forefront of your chakras, right? That's another reason we ask permission, right? It's a certain energetic exchange, right? Just by asking, do you want to be healed? It pulls that illness, pulls that problem closer to the surface of your aura, right? Brings it out the root of that chakra. You go, oh, if I go, hey, would you like to heal that trauma with your mother? You might go, oh shit, I didn't even know I was still holding on to trauma with my mom. I didn't even know that popped out. That's what you showing my chakras. Yeah, you holding on to some stuff, fam. You want me to remove it or you want to hold on to it? No, get rid of it. All right, boom. So be it. Boom. And then we pull that cord, we rip that energy, we remove that bad energy. But choice is yours, right? You could do this yourself. You could just simply choose to let shit go. But for the average person, that's pretty hard. It's pretty difficult to just change your ways, right? We usually need a bit of help. How does that help come? Energetically, right? So that's why I say do 20 hours meditation. You won't be allowed to be depressed, sad, anxious, suicidal. Do 20 hours meditation. You won't be able to be addicted to things. All those energies go away because that's what they are. They're energies that need to get flushed out. If you keep flushing and you keep hitting the flush, 20 hearts, 20 hearts, 20 hearts, 20 hearts, all that crappy energy will now no longer be a part of you. Twin Hearts meditation. I got a whole playlist on it, family. Should be doing it every day. In chronic healing realm, we see patients with cancer, their heart or their cancer usually goes away from doing Twin Hearts meditation 2 to 3 times daily, along with lots of exercise, right? Yes, these energies can also create physical problems in your body, right? That emotional energy could cause a physical problem, right? There's literally some ailments that only come from energy, right? A stomach ulcer only comes from you talking shit and being mad and negative to people, really. Unfortunately, right? A stomach ulcer is somebody that's just is being too negative. That's one of the things that only manifests from stress and from negativity in your aura, right? So, yeah, everything is energy. That's why doctor might look at you like, "Hey, you're eating clean. You're healthy. You're working out. I don't know where this ulcer came from." You just like, "Yeah, well, I am kind of stressed." Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly, right. Energy. So let's get it, family. Shreem, BRZEE, Shreem, BRZEE. Yes, a lot of you guys are stressed, family. It's hard out here on this planet right now. It's really stressful out here. It's everyday life. So please do Twin Hearts meditation at the very least for 20 minutes out your day. You got some peace, you got some healing, you got some stillness and some good vibes, right? Twin Hearts, please do Twin Hearts meditation, right? See if that back pain's still there, right? Watch that back pain possibly go away, right? Just from doing Twin Hearts meditation once or twice. Some exercise, right? All right. But mainly Twin Hearts meditation, massive amounts, tremendous amounts of divine spiritual energy is flowing through the system, through you, right? Cleansing out your chakras and your aura. So, Twin Hearts, clean them chakras up, heal yourself. All right, family, I'm going to stop it here. Get this morning started, go get some breakfast. I could go all day. I feel real good right now. So, yeah, thank y'all so much for the healing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I get healed on here too, right? Y'all be healing your boy. It goes both ways, right? It's a two-way street, right? Yeah, I might be healing y'all, quote unquote, maybe, but nah, you guys be healing me, right? Yes, sir. We all feel good, right? Me included, right? So good, good, good. Once again, all my stuff is half off right now, 50% off. All my healing series are $5 each, family. You play me on YouTube. Thank you, Adrian the Healer. Play me on YouTube. I am on YouTube. Yes, my YouTube actually records these live streams. So if you miss me, you can go back and watch them on YouTube. Also, I have an 8-hour Shreem BRZEE video, right? Shreem BRZEE, me chanting for 8 hours. You can listen to that while you're sleeping, while you're working out. Those are some good little times to where you can get the little Shreem BRZEE hack in and listen to it and then plant it into your subconscious, right? Have it going on autopilot. So, check my YouTube, family. My YouTube tracks my whole journey with Shreem BRZEE over these 8 years, actually. My YouTube is dedicated to Shreem BRZEE and my whole journey with it, right? So you can see my whole story on there, plus tons of information, explanations on Shreem BRZEE, techniques, right? Chronic healing as well. All right, family. Love y'all so much. Once again, if you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. All right. Yes, if you have any problems getting to my stuff, yeah, just message me. All right, family. Yeah, yeah, young buck. Yeah, thank you. Love y'all so much, family. Peace.